All right, so you are ready to buy your first home and you don't even know where to begin, okay? So you may be a first-time home buyer, or maybe you've bought homes before in the past, okay? But it's been some time and you don't really know or remember the process. So today I want to talk about the process before you actually go out and start speaking to a lender and a realtor and start looking at homes. So I guess you would call this the pre-home buying process, okay? And I'm going to do a 3-part video because it can be kind of long, you know, with all of the different steps in buying a home. So I'm going to break it down into 3 parts, okay? So the first thing that you want to do, and one of the most important things, you guys, is you have to have a job, and a stable job with stable income, okay? You don't want to be that person that job hops every 6 months to a new job if you want to buy a home, okay? Because that lender who will pre-approve you for the loan, they want to see that you have some stability and that you have steady income coming in. In my opinion, it's best if you can to stay on one stable job for at least 2 years. That's number 1. Number 2 is you want to start working on paying off any debts of credit card debts, student loan debt, car payments, anything. You want to reduce that debt because that is going to help you qualify for the best loan terms. You'll get a better interest rate, you'll get better financing, and you may be able to afford a nicer home if you have all of your finances in order, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to start working on these things like a year or even 2 years before you really want to buy your first home, okay? And so the next thing that you need to do is you need to work on saving up some money. Okay, because when you buy a home, you have to have money for your down payment, closing costs, earnest money, home inspection. So during this year or 2, before you actually start the home buying process, I want you to work on saving up some money. And I know many of you are saying, you know, how am I supposed to do that with inflation and prices are high? But you may have to make some sacrifices if you really desire to be a homeowner. So if you're going into buying a home like with 2 people, like a spouse, maybe one spouse can work on, you know, paying the, you know, using their income to pay the bills. And then the other spouse can work on using their income to put money into savings to buy a home. So if you're working, you know, or if you're going to move in with another person, or so if there's 2 of you, maybe you all can work out something that way. I know for me, I've had some home buyers that there have been 3 people that had to buy a home in order to, you know, get the home that they desire. But you know what? You do what you have to do for what your dreams and goals are, right? So a year or 2 before, I really want you to work on saving up some money, okay? Now, when you are about 6 months in where you're ready to maybe start talking to a lender, I want you to work on getting all the documents together that your lender is going to require, okay? Now, these documents, the lender will tell you, but basically those documents are going to be your pay stubs, your bank statements, your W-2s, your tax returns, and the lender is going to look at your debts and compare that to your income. And they're going to look at your credit score. Because like I mentioned before, that credit score is very important in order to get you a low interest rate and better loan terms. If you like the information that I provide to you here in this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So now that you have a steady job, you've built up your credit and you've paid off your debts, you've saved up some money, and you have gotten your documents together, right? Like 6 months before you want to actually start looking for a home, then this is the fun and exciting part that I will bring up in part 2 of the home buying process. If you like this video, drop me a comment below and tell me your thoughts or opinions or some of your own experiences that you have been through when buying a home.